in a cult is going to be a widespread teaching and technique. They're going to make you very petrified of doubt, of doubting the center, of doubting the teachers, of doubting the organization itself. You start to look at doubt as if it's Satan or the enemy or something negative. And it's interesting. I remember distinctly there was this young kid. So I must have been maybe 18. And there was a young kid, Jewish, maybe Israeli. His name was Eyal. Eyal, what up if you see this? Long time, dude. Um, and it was, while I was a student pre-Chevra, and he shared with me some of the concerns online about the center, about it being a cult, about negative, speech about the Robin Karen and stuff like that. And I remember it's so funny. When he shared it with me, I felt so uncomfortable. I felt like it was like a human being sent by Satan to like disrupt my connection to God and the light. And a lot of that was influential by Eliyahu Jian. It was the charismatic guy that I met in Boca, because he had this real ability of like, speaking about how the center itself was what gave me the possibility of finally cultivating my soul and working on my spirituality. Now, from one frame of reference, it's complete bullshit, because there's so many places that can offer you help and more genuine help to do that than him or them. But more specifically, from another perspective, it was kind of true, because before that, I had no one to talk about this stuff to. I had nowhere to go. The only spiritual connection and relationships I could find at the time were in books of the dead. So this showed up, and when all of a sudden he would speak about like Satan or doubts coming in to try to protect you or prevent you from connecting to the light, um, all of a sudden that belief, I guess, kind of overtook me. It really became real and alive inside me, to the point when this person came to me and was just maybe coming from genuine concern. Maybe they were just being an asshole. I have no idea what his intentions were. He was just sharing the information. But my response to it was causing a cognitive dissonance in my brain, because it's like this now for me, whether it was illusionary or not is less the point. It represented the ideal. It represented my connection to God. And here it is, this person is delivering this information that is conflicting with what that meant to me at the time, right? So why I bring that up is because throughout the 7 years, once I became a Chevra, I was so militant. I was so like narrow-minded. I was so focused on my study. I was so focused on spreading the wisdom that when doubts would come, I wouldn't entertain them. I would kind of cut them off at their root and their source. And I cut off a lot of my intuitive capacity. I wasn't really listening to myself. My inner voice got replaced.